Coach, I thought the defense played very well with the exception of maybe that last drive. Can you talk about how proud you were of them after the game?
Well, I was very proud of their effort. They played hard, all game long, and it's very disappointing to not be able to close it out on that last drive. It's my responsibility to make sure that we adjust, and we had a critical assignment error in that situation where we didn't drop deep enough. We were dropping to the sticks, and I didn't obviously emphasize that enough, but they had great effort, and it's and it hurts. If it doesn't hurt when you invest that much time and effort into, they really prepared hard, and that's what I'm most disappointed that they didn't feel the success that they deserved. So hopefully, we can't turn back the hands of time right now. We can only look forward and continue to improve and look forward to Nebraska.
You improved the consistency. Is it exciting to see the potential of the defense just based on the way they did play and the effort that they did have?
Oh, no doubt. I think you're going to see, continued improvement every single week because, it's a new scheme, and the foundation, every week is a building process on the foundation of assignments and schemes and different formations, and people don't realize that, hey, this is the first year in a new defense where they haven't seen a tight end really this is the first time we've seen one. We didn't practice against one in the spring, and you try to service each other, but until you really get into playing formations and learn the experience, that's how you continue to grow as a player, and hopefully the growth continues every game when we get better and better.
What's the biggest challenge with Nebraska when you watch their film?
Oh, they're big, physical. They're a senior offensive line. They obviously have a great quarterback who's experienced, who's extremely athletic and fast. Their receivers are big, but I think they're a different scheme to us than what we've been facing, all spring and fall camp. Is they're gonna be a power team, and two tight ends, and again it's part of the foundation. We're gonna obviously have to change a little bit schematically to adjust to some of their two tight end formations and 21 and 22 personnel groupings.
Going back to Saturday's game, was there any player, one thing that maybe surprised you on the defensive end you didn't expect just after going through fall camp?
Well, Alan Howes, I thought, played extremely well, and it was evident because, and you think about all the guys, but Alan really has really worked very hard. He's in here, he's here all day long watching tape and watching video of the opponents and working at the game, schematically. So, he really looked like he was very comfortable in what he was doing on Saturday. And, I think, our defensive front played well. Our bandit position, Jerry McCorvey played pretty well. There were a lot of positives from our whole defense. Our effort was great. Like I said, I just feel bad that they couldn't feel the results or feel better about themselves. Because no matter what, it's a team loss. You still lose, and it still hurts. It's gut wrenching. You can't, like I said, you can't look back. Now you just got to worry about going forward. And the only way you feel better, as I told our team, the only way you can feel better about last week is you start concentrating and focusing on the next week.